Hello, welcome to the game. Just give me a moment, I'm still stuck trying to sort a few things out, because the kids have managed to knot all my stuff up, so bear with me. Yes. There we go. Well, I'm with you now. Hello. Hi. Right. So, been a good sort of couple of months, but I'm back here on Azeroth, in World of Warcraft for part 9 of the Iron Man challenge. Now I've actually got round to registering the character this time, so let's just go for it. Apparently I'm in Ironforge. Okay. I think from memory the last thing I did was bought new gear. How's the graphics quality? Yeah, that's good. Right. Well, certainly feels really strange. But where was I? The Red Ridge Mountains. And Westfall. And I can learn to ride now. Right, I'll quickly check something. I just want to see if riding's in the rules. I've got a funny feeling it is. But I want to be sure. I just register the character. The first last thing I want to do is get banned on day one. Iron Man challenge rules. All mounts, including heirlooms and mount equipment and current world ability toys, are allowed. And mounts are allowed. Flying's allowed in Draenor, and all mounts are allowed, so I would read that in as yes, I'm allowed to. So I'm going to go and do that now. for flight path. Funny, because I've started doing this again just as Season 18 Diablo 3 starts. Now, I said I wasn't going to take part in Season 18, but I have started a character. And I did the pre-cursor starter thing, basically. Basically, I did the challenge rift and got the items and opened the items up for my Season 18 character. So I've got mats, a load of bits and bobs to play around with, basically. But I managed to level up in one night to, I think it was 35, 36, 37 or something like that. So I mean, I'm on minute 11, I'll go back to that tonight, I don't know. At the moment I'm concentrating on this Iron Man challenge, that's the thing to tonight, because it's Saturday night now, so it's Sunday night, Monday night, so it's literally 2 nights until Classic goes live. Now, I don't know what day I'm going to start doing Classic, but I am going to be streaming Classic because for nostalgia and everything else, and just capture everything. I'm also going to be, for that, I'm going to be starting off doing stuff on Discord, and I'm going to be joined by some friends of mine. So we're going to be doing a group thing, basically smashing through Classic. That's the plan. Not just yet, but soon, I'm going to be making a return to Live WoW with my main character. I'm going to basically do everything, catch up, basically see what I've missed and try and catch up and do all the end game content, but unfortunately it's only going to be an LFR or standard, normal, depending on how things look with my guilds. There's been a lot of issues with my guilds recently, with split. And they've got lack of numbers, so it's like, one's going for hardcore almost, the other one's like giving up almost, it seems. I've stopped playing Battle for Azeroth for the simple reason I was bored. Everyone else is pushing very far ahead of me. I, for real life reasons, have had to back off, and with the stuff I have been doing, I got very bored. Which is kind of why I got to his point here. I thought, what can I do? But I've always said I want to do the Iron Man challenge. Let's do the Iron Man challenge. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Now, I've noticed on the Iron Man challenge website there's a thing they're doing at the moment where they're doing Iron Man challenge priest leveling on Classic. Now, that's how I leveled my main character on vanilla. I leveled Holy because I was new to the game and didn't know what to do. I went Holy because that was the spec I was going to be playing. I was going to be a Holy Priest, I was going to be a healer, and I thought to best get used to the abilities and learn how to play the class, I will actually level as Holy. It probably would have been a lot easier to have leveled as Shadow. But Shadow Priests weren't amazing in the day. They weren't really used as DPS, but it would have been easier to level like that. And Disc, everything I ever heard of Disc it weren't worth the bother. Back in the day, it was rubbish. Burning Crusade disc was a little bit better, not much, just sort of a little bit. Now, Wrath disc was awesome. I levelled disc in Wrath, and I was pretty much the only disc priest we had in the guild. And that bubble technique worked a treat. Well, worked a treat on old Arthur's Lich King. But yeah, the game was cool. I mean, I loved BC, I loved Wrath, I loved Vanilla. Cataclysm. Started playing it, got bored, stopped playing it, came back, and I did the end game content. So that was awesome.
Lights bless you. Greetings.
Apprentice Journeyman.
Well met.
Cool.
Be careful.
I supply only the finest goods.
Brown horse, pinto, chestnut. Over chestnut.
Have a good one.
Woohoo! Oh! I just upgraded. Yeah, that. Hang on. I just rolled an epic. It come up, flashed up as epic. %60 increase. Well, I've got a mount anyway, so that's cool. That'll speed things up a little bit. Right, now. Redrich Mountain, 15 to 60. Westfall, 10 to 60. I suppose I must go to Westfall then, since that's where most of my quests are. I might hand in the hero's call. I'll do a couple of grindy quests over here, and then go to Westfall. Yeah, I'll look the flight path and go over a bit quicker. But yeah, leveling's holy was a challenge. When I was in a group, it was awesome. If I've ever got a good group and found anyone friendly enough, it was like, yeah, okay, just pull as much as you want. Just go wild, I will keep you alive, or do my utmost best to. So that worked. That worked a treat. Although that never actually became a thing for me until, oh god, I think it was around level 30. By the time I got to 50, got to the old Ungoro crater or whatever, it kind of got a bit more difficult. I mean, I was like, just like struggling to do things, but in the end, I grouped with a very friendly hunter, and we blitzed Ungoro crater, and you know, just carried on up to 60. Went to the server, blitzed through Silithus, and I then got an invite into my second raiding guild eventually.
King's honor, friend. For the Alliance.
Right. I've got a couple of green items and I can't use them. I'm just going to sell it straight away. because
You need something?
is there a vendor out
See you
there?
later.
Oh, I guess not. I'll sell it shortly. Come on. I'll get my health back. That guy's killing off the spider, so I'll go head this way. Oh yeah, I'm playing defence. Yeah, I've been talking to my friends, and effectively what my plan is I'm likely going to be going tank. That's the plan at the moment, anyway.
Get closer. I need a target.
Oh, that's all the spiders done. Right, pigs around there somewhere? Apparently.
I need a target.
There's an elite over there. I think I'm probably gonna not bother with it.
I don't have a target.
Where are they? There we go.
It's too far away.
If this was classic now, I'd end up with one of those guys come running over to me.
I need to get closer. It's too far away. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need a target. Out of range.
Yeah, I definitely would have aggroed more than one of them at this point.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, that shield slam does quite a reasonable amount of damage, doesn't it?
It's too far away.
What the feck is that? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh, I don't know if I should. No, I'm not going to tangle that. Play it safe.
I'm out of range. I don't have a target. I need to get closer. I need a target.
Right, so there should be more stuff up here. No strategy guide, that's the one. That's what I'm after. Right, so there should be another. There we go, Gortus.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Right. Condor giblets and null plans still. Oh yeah, I know where the other plans are. Actually, the null encampment near the tower. But right, condors. There's one over there. Find out where it's. See.
It's too far away.
Ah, crap.
I need a target. I'm out of range. Head towards the old encampment now. I need to get closer. I need a target.
AoE round robin, whatever it is, AoE loot thing. I'm going to miss having that in Classic. That was actually one of those quality of life changes that was good. It saved time. I'll be glad to see the old talent trees again though. That's going to be cool. I really am going to be glad to see them. I don't like these new ones at all. The old ones were cool. They stopped having them as options because they thought, well, everyone's just looking online, googling, picking out the options that were what were considered best, like different specs or whatever. That's the case still now. So making that change did not make a damn bit of difference. I know with my priest, it's like, oh, what's the best sort of meta setup now for like additional abilities and so on and so forth. And that's literally what you do. You go, oh, let's have a look at these. And you go for like whatever's the best setup. It's like, oh, that skill apparently gives me the best output or whatever, that's most useful. Apparently that's the best for this, that's the best for that. And that's what you end up doing. And that's exactly the same as what it used to be. It's like, oh, should I put points in this or points in that? Or what am I best putting points in to maximise my throughput? It's exactly the same. And they made the change to stop it. No, they didn't stop it. Make a scrap of difference. I like to be able to dip into the other talent trees and pick stuff. I was hoping what they would do was actually give you enough points as time went on so you could pick loads more different ones. Maybe you could fully spec out 2 talent trees, so be holy and disc. So I thought to myself, that would be so much better if they allowed that. You could like combo stats, not stats, combo talents, combine things. I even thought once randomly in my head, wouldn't it be cool if you could actually pick other, say, class setups? So if they did something further on, it's like, okay, you're a warrior, you're not quite powerful enough. Do you want to combine your warrior skills with a paladin skills to boost up your abilities? Or holy priest or rogue? All that sort of stuff. And I thought that would probably give some real cool room for some nifty new specs and abilities, but nah, that never happened. It's there. I hoped, I thought that would be cool, but no, it's kind of a pipe dream as they call it. No, that never happened. But I thought that's one thing I had. I thought that'd be interesting. And now it's just like, yeah, you have to pick one spec only. You have to do this. Whereas back in the day, you could go, right, I know useful for me to have some shadow talents. My holy priest. So, mana regen to help mana regen and so on and so forth. And it's like, yeah, that would be pretty damn cool. Yeah, okay, cool. Go for spirit regen from shadow, and then whatever else in holy. It's like, yeah, brilliant. I'm happy with that. Now it's like, nah, nah. You're locked into one, and that's what you're gonna be. Oh yeah, you can do multiple specs. You can spec them individually, but you're locked into this. You can't change anything. You can just pick what utility you're going to use at each level. And it's like, really, all the other stuff that you used to have to spec into back in the day, you get for free. He's still levelling up and gaining extra strength or whatever per level. So, in fact, you can't spec into anything in this achievement. It doesn't actually mean a lot, because you're still getting your boost in strength and everything, because none of these apply for your power. They're just abilities or talents or utilities that give you a boost. It's, you don't even need to bother with it. The thing that makes the most difference for me with this challenge would be the gear, the equipment. Yeah? Because I have to use whites. But I'm not going to pick up any more quests from here. I just did those to give myself a little boost. I figured it might be helpful. Right, now I'm going to sell a load of stuff, because I can't use any of it.
What can I get for you today?
Oh. I might actually get that because it's more armour.
Great to meet you.
Oh, another bag.
Be good. What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
Right, so that 8 slog bag. Boom. 6. There we go. Okay, so that's sold. I've got a 1 point armour increase. Trousers. Oh dear. Funny when you word it like that. 1 point. Woo! Yeah, what am I going to do with that? Westfall.
Hello. Be careful.
Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing with Classic at the moment. In terms of class or whatever. I'm thinking, like I said, I'm thinking maybe a warrior. But, yeah, I'm already playing a warrior in this. I'm just thinking, do I really want to? I might do. But, I know one of my friends is going to level a healer. Another one's going to level a mage, and if I go to tank, it'd be like a mage doing the damage, me picking stuff and tanking, and then the healer just keeping me alive, basically. So, I mean, obviously, we're going to get someone else in, but also, not only that, my guild, then they're kind of having a mini sort of, we're going to have a mini version of the guild here for the stuff. If we get enough people, I mean, we'll be able to do Zul'Gurub or whatever that comes out, but 40-man raids, the only way we're going to be able to do that is if we get randoms in. I'd love to do Northern Core again. And Blackwing Lair. Although Blackwing Lair for its day was hard. That required a lot of time. I'm the hungry hopeless. Feeding, sorry, what the hell?
Go with honor, friend. You need something? See you around.
Now, this is the area when I was doing the run originally where I died a few times.
Too far away. I'm out of range.
Ah! The mouse is playing up on me there. I was just saying this is where I died last time. My mouse starts playing up. It's like, it's freaking me out. Ah, crap. Ah!
Too far away. Get closer.
Oh, I've got the orders. Bloody hell. Close. Yeah, I'm going to back off away from that for a minute. While I get some health back, and I'll go and do feed the homeless quest for a few minutes. That. Whoa! That was, yeah. That was close. Oh, he's hungry little. Boosh. Okay, they're all ignoring it for some reason. I don't know if that's a bug. You used to be able to just run over there and drop it down a few places, that was it. Um, that's a bug, surely. What? Okay, yeah, that's bugged. That's definitely bugged. That is proper bugged. What actually caused that to go all pear-shaped then? There we go. I was going to say, I knew I could do that before. This is definitely bugged. Yeah, this is bugged. Okay, so we're not right with this. I used to be able to drop it down like here or whatever, or here, and they just go running and they go, "Hey, I'm hungry, oh, food, feed me, ah," they'll eat it. Yep. They're all ignoring it. There's something wrong there. Definitely bugged. That is not normal. It used to be like drop one down like in between these guys, and they both go running to it. One has. One. Oh, it's right there, mate. It's right there. There we go. That's what it's supposed to be doing, but I'm supposed to be able to get more sort of interest in it, so... See? Boom, there I it. At it? I mean on it. Ah!
Out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer. I need a target. Too far away.
Some more people around here who are hungry. Oh! One there. There we go. There's a knoll there.
Out of range. I need a target.
Right, so I've fed all of the villagers. And... killed a load of gnolls, so... let's bump them in. Like that.
do for you? Light bless you. Hey there. Have a good one.
Ding. Oh, sorry. Whew.
How are you?
Oh, bloody heck.
Have a good one. King's honor, friend. Be careful.
Yay, go, go, slow horsey. Oh, that's the other thing, you don't get a horse in Classic at level 40. Sorry, you don't get a mount horse whatever at level 20, which is what you do in the game at the moment. It's 40. 40 for a basic horse, 60 for the faster one. For this one, it's 20. Are we 20 and 40? Or is it 20 and 60? I don't know. I know Classic's definitely 40 for the first one.
Need help? Farewell.
And the flying mounts in Burning Crusade. Jesus Christ, how much was that?
Too far away.
There we go. I remember that didn't work as well in vanilla, because I actually got killed trying to get the tower loads of times because that Agent Kareen or whatever. Kiernan? Yeah, Agent Kiernan basically wasn't killing them. They have put a lot more attention into the quest line around Dead Mines. A lot more in the current game, which is cool. Dead Mines back in Classic, though, it was like vanilla, so it was, fucking hell, the amount of times I did that dungeon, man. It was like the first or second time I ever did Dead Mines. It was me and one of my mates, and we were up until early hours of the morning, and we'd finally done it. We'd been through there twice, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, do you want to go and do something else now?" I had no idea at the time. He's like, "Mate, no offence, but I need sleep." I was like, "Oh, what time it is?" And it's like, "The time I was asleep, the time you were asleep." And I was like, "Oh, okay." It was like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. I thought, "Oh my god, time for sleep." But like nowadays, yeah, streaming till 4 or 5 in the morning is normal for me. But back then, I don't know. The latest I ever used to stay up when I was that age was like
Hey there.
1. So to stay up that late was like, that's a bit mental. It's not normal. That wasn't normal for me.
I'm out of
feel a lot more accustomed to staying up later because the kids had to do late nights with TV and everything when they were younger. Well, when they were younger, one of them still is young. My youngest is 2. About 2.5, 3 in 3 in November, yeah, 3 in November. It's funny actually, because I actually got my 2-year-old, because I was showing my 12-year-old my videos. He's actually watched bits of it and not watched the whole video because obviously they're long. That's one of the things I want to look at changing. I'm not sure how to go about doing it because obviously when you stream stuff, it has a tendency to be long, a few hours, which is not really, yeah, trying to get someone's attention for that long, not good. So I've been thinking of possibly splitting the videos up, do shorter ones, and having a break, and just do, you know, recaps and just so it just like jumps ahead of. There's not constant. This is the whole journey sort of thing. But I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. I suppose if I broke them all down, it'd give me more time to do more different things, but at the moment I just want to concentrate on something to get done, so what I'm probably going to end up doing going forward, at the moment I'm not, yeah, not at the moment, but moving forward I'm probably going to end up doing one video, stopping, having a break, doing another one, continue, something like that. I'll see how it goes. Streaming is different to YouTube. I mean, YouTube, I do want to start doing more YouTube content. I just haven't got time to do it at the moment. I've got a load of videos to do for YouTube. Games all upload. I've been playing through it, doing commentary and stuff, and just basically going through the game with my family, because that was the whole premise behind the start of my YouTube channel. It was for me and the kids. And I've done a few videos, and I've ended up doing lots of streaming instead. Started off using Restream.io, and then ended up just going on Twitch, because Twitch can export to YouTube for free. So it's thought, well, wouldn't it make more sense just to start do it on Twitch? But you know, I'm not getting much viewers on Twitch. I am over longer periods getting more people on YouTube than Twitch. So, you know, I'm doing a little bit of the math there. The problem is, the way I kind of do it, I don't really want people watching it sort of. Well, I do, but I want people kind of watching it like when they have the chance rather than live, because the chances of anyone being awake live to watch me streaming at, what time is it now? It's 2:48 in the morning. It's quite slim, in all fairness. So I'd rather be able to upload the videos and people watch them. But for some reason, Twitch doesn't give me the facility to do a stream whenever I want and then upload it. It's live. That's the only option, live, unless you're already doing well, and then you can schedule streams to be done at set times. And it's like, yeah, okay, it's cool, but that's not how I work, because I'm awake late. So the model set up YouTube users is probably better. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to give it some thought. I'm going to see how things go. I'm probably going to rethink my strategy a little bit, but at the moment I'm just streaming everything that I'm doing. Because then there's nothing missed out. You've got everything covered, all the bases covered. I enjoy doing this, but you know, it's, like I said, there's not many people awake at this time of night, or this time of the morning even. Speaking of which, my eldest is supposed to be going to bed in 10 minutes. He's had a few energy drinks and he did okay on his GCSE results. So I said to him, I don't normally do this, but I said to him he can stay up a little bit longer. Well, a bit longer actually. He said he's got loads of stuff he wants to do on the computer, and I said, yeah, alright then, but don't get into the habit of it, because yeah, you did well on your GCSEs. I'm actually quite proud of him, to be honest. Considering he's not put much effort in, if he'd actually put effort in, I think he would have done a lot better. And I've said to him that the emphasis when he goes to sixth form, because he's got a place in sixth form, you've got to pull your finger out, you've got to study, mate. You've got to actually proper pull your finger out. That's basically what I've said to him. But yeah, he got 2 distinctions, which is like, yeah, cool, nice one, bud. Okay, look, pay attention for a sec. That's not good. Oh, that was close, that was close, that was close. Oh my god, that was close. Right, back off a bit, back off a bit. Good god. Back off. Sit down and get some health back. Woo! One mystic left to kill. That was nearly the end of it then. Right, anyway, so yeah, he's done well. I'm actually impressed with him. He's got 2 distinctions. He's got 2 merits. He's got the equipment. But bear in mind, they've got all these numbers for the grades and stuff, and I'm not sure how that works. I've had to Google to translate it to what I'm used to, which was the old GCSE grades. It was A, B, C, D, E, F. And then you got U. U unclassified, you nothing, you got nothing. F is fail basically. D is like a pass. C is like, yeah, you're doing okay, you're doing okay. B is like, hey, good work, nice one, good round of applause here. B plus is, oh, you put effort in as well, cool. A is like, yeah, nice one, nailed it. A star is, oh, cool, you obliterated it. Now, he got 1 B, the equivalent of a B star, going for the conversion chart, and he's got 4 C's, 2 D's. So it's 4 C's, 2 D's, B star, and he's got 2 distinctions, 2 merits. So, to be honest with you, that's not bad going. That's not bad going at all. I mean, some people in his class have completely failed everything, and other people in his class have got like A's and B's. He's not really that academic. He's not. He's more hands-on. But considering he's not an academic person, he's more hands-on, and he's not really tried. That is damn good going. Now, I've had a go at him a little bit about not trying, because instead of trying, he was on his Xbox and with his girlfriend. Not overly impressed with his girlfriend, because what sort of a thing is it when you ask someone, what's your plans after college? Oh, well, I'm going to go to, if you're after school, oh, I'm going to go to college, I'm going to drop out, and then I'm going to move house. I live with my mate. But, really? Really? What is that? We can't actually turn around and say dump her, because it's a bit out of order. But we've said, yeah, for heaven's sakes, use precautions, because she's got that sort of mentality. That's not good, man. She's got no plans at all of what she could do, let alone what she's gonna do. But anyway, enough of that. It's sort of like, but he's going to sixth form, which we're chuffed with. So that's like 1 to 3 years now. It used to be like 1 year. Well, that's what I was aware of. But he's did 1 to 3 years. So he's doing that. He's doing the computing, and then he'll be college or university, and then a job, basically. So yeah, I'm letting it slide tonight. So it's like 3 o'clock. Yeah, shouldn't really be okay. I'll let it slide. It's okay, man. Congratulations. Okay, don't think this is going to be a regular thing. It's not. I'm going to check on him in a minute. Take me out of bed. And then me, I've only just started having time to myself now. Like, in the last hour and a half. He gets more time to himself than anybody. He really does. I don't think he's guilty about it. So he gets loads of time to himself. So does his brother. So do all his brothers and sisters. You know,
Well met.
me and his poor mum, sort of just late nights, the only time we get to ourselves.
Can I help you?
Which isn't too bad at the moment for the missus because it's the holidays. But I'm at work and stuff, so it's a pain in the ass for me because I've only got like the only days I've got to myself are basically Saturday, Friday night, Saturday night. That's literally it. You know, it's one of them. I need to check on whether I can use bandages. I think I can, but I need to check on that. If I'm not going to go around and start making bandages now, if it's going to get me disqualified, if you know what I mean. It's like, no way. Now, this was the point, again, where I got killed last time, because I just ran straight through here. Got one of those guys aggro me, got nailed. I'm on a horse now, so I'm hoping I can just run straight through. I'm careful. If I go through ones that I've already aggroed and just keep riding. There we go. Oh, you can port. I didn't know that was going to happen. That's why I'm glad I got him out now. Just go, see ya. Just keep going. Well, if I do that in an elite, I think it'll probably follow me, which I don't really want to be doing. So, see you, really? Yeah, I'm going to follow you until you die. But, what? Really? Leave me alone. God, I sneezed a couple of times now. I feel like I've got a bloody cold.
Light bless you.
Hey there.
Blood path. What am I here? Yeah, we're gonna get items of things, like propaganda things. Yeah, it's on the wall. I don't remember that. So I've got an item that dropped and gave me a quest. I actually genuinely don't remember that.
Have a target.
And the next one is... Is there one in? No, it's the other building. There's that building there. So there's that building there. Well, there it is, actually. And there's another one behind me. There we go. Yeah.
Out of range. It's too far away.
Kadoosh. Where's that item I'm missing? That's weird. The bug, look down here. That's a shadow of my character fighting this Moonbrook thief. And it's not below me. It's off the floor below me. Look, it's down here. I'm up here on the first floor. The shadow's on the ground floor. That's a bug. I found a bug. It's always cool you find something little like that. It's funny. It makes you laugh. Put a smile on your face. Shame I haven't got anyone else to thought. Sort of anyone I know following me around or something, because they'd be able to confirm at this point if me up here fighting this guy. Because again, there's no shadow. There's no shadow. I'm on the first floor. I wonder if there's a shadow on the ground floor, believe me. You know what I mean? Bet you there probably is. It's not going to be just a bug on one section of the building. It's going to be throughout the building. I pretty much guarantee that. Yeah, my shadow was here, basically, where I'm stood now. Funny. What else we'll need? One more red bandana. Come up. Done. Oh yeah, I've got a horse. Okay.
Need help? Well met.
Propaganda. Evidence collection.
Be careful.
Evidence collection, basically proving the Fire's Brotherhood are here.
King's honor, friend.
What's that? One-handed weapon. Oh, that's a two-handed weapon. Long sword. Level 21. Main hand. Grab that.
For the Alliance.
That's actually going to be helpful. 1 point damage per second increase. Get rid of the scimitar. I've got a proper long sword now. Cool. Slight increase in damage. Yeah, I don't look conspicuous at all. Stood here with sword and shield and horse. Well, let's face it, this is real life, and you see someone like that, just completely jet black, clothes, everything. You can't see who it is. You're not going to trust them, are you? But look. It's a living shadow. Someone's shadow's jumped up on the hay bale. It's like, that's scary. Before anyone else jumps on bandwagons or whatever, no, it's not a racial comment or whatever. It's literally the character is like jet black. As in, there's no features. It's like a shadow, a pure shadow. Basically, they're trying to conceal the identity of the person, leaving it to the last minute. Now, originally, it was kind of a surprise, so they hid who the identity of the person was. It's no longer a secret, so I don't even know what they're still doing it. I really, genuinely don't. It's like, yeah, okay, cool. It's not a secret anymore, guys, so come on. I need to be in the dead mines. Ooh. That's not the dungeon, dead mines, in the actual, what they call the dead mines itself. This is just the dead mines area I'm going to be in. It's basically the old Van Cleef's daughter, that's what it is. A bit of a spoiler there. The Shadow's Van Cleef's daughter. Van Cleef, for those who don't know, it was the end boss in the dead mines in Vanilla. I have to go to the... I have to follow the trail to the entrance to the dungeon, basically. But don't go in. Or maybe I do have to go in. If I'm not allowed to do a dungeon, can I actually do this quest? That's an interesting question. I genuinely don't know if I can do this quest. Is Vision of the Past? Yeah. Right, okay. I'm going to Google this one because if I'm not allowed to do any dungeons, I don't know if this classes as a dungeon quest because it's a solo thing. You just go in there and you have to do it. I mean, I just suddenly thought, I think you had to enter, but I've got a bad feeling you have to enter to do it. Right, can you do quest? A vision. Past. If you are doing Iron Man Question about WoW challenges, right, I agree. I have a question about the Vision of a Fast Westfall quest. It does not require a player to enter normal mode dead mines, but does not require any dead bod kills. The quest's absolutely fine. It is as I understand it. Certainly, I've done it in the past and never got flagged. And I don't believe anyone changed that front or something like that. Okay, it's safe. So I can do this quest. Okay, cool. Good job I asked. Good job I asked. I'm not asked, looked up. Because that would have been an absolute bummer. Being disqualified for just doing a quest for not actually killing anything. Because all you do is just see a little cutscene. I'm not even going to watch the cutscene, to be honest with you. Well. Don't want to spoil it for anybody. I'll probably skip, if it'll let me, skip the cutscene, because I really don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't done it yet. Although, if anyone's watching this, the chances are they probably have already done it at some point. I'm supposed to be following a trail, but I've done it that many bloody times. It's... Back in the day, you come into this tunnel area and there was mobs everywhere you had to kill. I'm going the wrong way. I've said in this place loads of times. I got myself confused. I'm the wrong bloody way. It's that circle. I went back to the circle, getting myself confused. I'm talking and playing at the same time. Easy done. And then, where's the bloody tunnel? Yeah, there used to be loads of mobs around here, basically. You had to fight your way to the dead mines originally. Fight your way there. Here we go. There we go. Right now. And over there, that little bit here used to be the dead part of the mines, because the thing over there is a load of zombies and stuff, but I'm not doing that now. You used to have to farm over there to actually collect some items for other quests, for different areas. There we go. I got myself completely confused with this quest, because I didn't think you had to enter, but yeah, you do. You have to enter. Because I'm right at the dead mines now, and if I try and use it, you need to be in the dead mines. See? Boom, I'm in the dead mines. Use the item. Oh, you can't skip it. Ah! I thought it was just a little movie cutscene, you could skip it. It's not. That's a pain. Okay, I'm gonna have to. People are gonna have to bear with me then, because you're gonna have to watch this. Basically, when you do this properly, you've got all these bosses to kill, and there's an extra one, it's Van Cleef's daughter. I think this is doing a vision of the past of what it was like in Classic. So, in Classic, you got your group, your 5-man group, hunter, priest, mage. So I would have been this character back in the day. I'm gonna keep you all alive! Yay!
Fools! Our cause is righteous. The Brotherhood shall prevail.
But yay, Alliance, glory, we've killed Van Cleave. Woo, nice one, yay, what loot we got? Give us the epics. Come on, where's the blues? Give us some epics, yeah. Right, okay, we're done, let's go back to the tip. Let's get out of there. Next, get handed quest and get over XP, more stuff, yeah. Woo! But then, a girl comes walking out. Daddy! Ah! Vanessa Van Cleave. Now, in-game boss, mythic version, Dead Mines. Yeah. Very straightforward. Right, now I've got to get back up. I mean, the whole story behind Dead Mines about why it turned out the way that it did was actually quite interesting. Basically, after the war, they needed money to rebuild Stormwind. They didn't have much money at the time. They basically, one of the guilds, one of the builders guild or whatever, I don't know, they said, tell you what, we'll rebuild it as long as you pay us after the job's done. So they rebuilt it, and the royalties and honoraries of Stormwind did not pay them. And it all went really bad, very sour, and yeah, it went completely peaked on after that. It went all wrong. Everything went wrong. And the reason they didn't pay them was because the person who was basically the right hand or the ear and counsel for the regent of the time, regent of Stormwind, because the king had gone missing, was actually one of the Black Dragon aspects children, Onyxia. Bricked everybody, fooled everybody, caused this bad blood between
What can I do for you?
Stormwind and Moonbrook.
Good day to you.
She tried to take over the kingdom,
See you later.
and of course it all went very, very wrong from that point onwards. And it led to what we've got in classic / vanilla, where a group of adventurers go and kill Van Cleave, who was the leader of this guild. I mean, inherently he wasn't a bad person. He just, because of how he'd been treated, because how he'd been treated and other people had been treated, he turned out like that. And then obviously his daughter turned out even worse because she wanted revenge.
The Alliance.
Oh, I've got revenge. Oh yeah, that's it. That's Hope Sullivan. That's actually Van Cleave's daughter. Revenge. Wing a wide arc dealing 40 damage to all enemies in front of you. Your successful dodges and parries cause your next revenge to become free. Right, revenge, I'm going to move over to there. I'll have block there and throw there. Makes more sense for me. The device have tricked everybody. But next time we meet, I will kill you. You've done so much to help me. I've not done a damn thing to help you. And you've done lots to help me unwillingly. Yeah, okay, cool. I took no pleasure in the death of your comrades and friends and whatever. Burn the place to the ground. Really? If we didn't enjoy this, why burning everything down? There's people still in there. It just... What are you setting fire to the place for? Seriously? I take no pleasure in this. Stop burning the place down then. How are you doing, man? Quick, flee, tell the people of Stormwind. Yeah, I'll just run straight past the people I'm supposed to be running away from. Oh no! Yeah, Storm Creek.
What can I do for you?
What important message to deliver. Get me there fast. Stormwind. Ah. It's like, really? I take no pleasure in their deaths. Burn the place to the ground. Psycho. Well, then again, how many people wouldn't go psychotic if that's like, yeah, your heroes have killed my dad. Like, yeah, I'm not going to enjoy doing this, but you're all dead, and I'm going to burn your place to the ground. Really? Psycho! How many people would actually react the same way, I wonder, given the circumstances? I mean, using Warcraft again as another example, Anduin. Prince Anduin, or King Anduin, obviously his father was killed during an act of treachery for the Horde, so he's not going to be impressed with the Horde. And because they basically walked off because they were being outnumbered, but not many people realised they were being outnumbered. They didn't know that. You don't actually realise that unless you play the Horde campaign or Legion. But anyway, I digress. He's been able to hold it together quite well. His dad's died, and he's like, you know, he's not going out of his way getting revenge or anything. He's keeping it together. He's actually keeping it together. I mean, given the circumstances there, he could have gone off the rails and thought, right, you know what, I'm having war with the Horde for the treachery. My dad's dead. He died trying to protect his people so they could all escape from the Legion. And the only reason that haven came about was because the Horde were being flanked and they decided to run away. But I don't know that bit. If that's what's happened, he's like, oh yeah, the Horde ran away. My dad died. I'm not happy with them. It's like I say, it's a surprise. He's not gone, right, I'm going to get you lot for this, you bunch of buggers. But no, he hasn't done that. He hasn't done that. So. Ruins of Alterac.
See you around.
Best anyway. I actually remember that one. And there's Anduin up on the throne. Holding his dad's sword. Okay. Another sword to get rid of. Number 22. That's Westfall done now, so I suppose the next thing is to pick where I'm going next. Duskwood, one of my favourite zones. I'm gonna go to Duskwood. And that's where I'm going next, Duskwood. Unless I go to Redwich and do Redwich. I didn't actually want to do Redwich because I find Redwich boring. I mean, I'm going to have to do Redwich when it comes to Classic. It's like, oh, I can't be bothered to do it now. Can't be bothered? Nah. But it might help me get a higher level before venturing into Duskwood. So I don't know. I've got mixed feelings about it. I reckon I should just go straight to Duskwood, but you know. Oh! Oh! New armour. New shield. New belt. 3 new items.
What are you looking for?
Belt. Pants. Pants. Okay. Right, sell a sword. I bought 2. I wasn't supposed to buy 2. New shield. Belt. Pants.
Looking for something specific?
Sell.
Be careful.
Got a little upgrade. That's cool. That's cool. That's the thing, I'll be getting little upgrades as I go through because there's different items at different levels. Give hides. There's all leather.
I supply only the finest goods.
Right.
See you later.
Light be with you.
Bags. Oh, I haven't even got gold to my name. Okay, fair enough. I can use a horse, I keep forgetting. I've got a horse, I can use a horse. Am I going to Westfall or not? Oh, decisions.
You need something?
Westfall? Dead mines. Oh. Ah! Duskwood. Oh, God. No. Think.
Have a good one.
Right, I need to go make myself another drink. I will be back shortly. In a few minutes, I'll put the be right back sign up. Back in 5. 6. There you go. Back as up. Okay. Oh, we're being about attacked. Put on war mode, and now you're right. I am not putting war mode on. Last thing I want to do is put war mode on and get ganked by a level 120. Because that was still classed as a death. I'm not having that.
Well met.
What do I do?
Be good.
Greetings.
So,
Go with honor.
get the map up for a sec. I think. No, it's not there. Yeah, I'm going to return to Sentinel Hill. And I've got those other quests. Oh, that's the point. I've not finished in Westfall, so I've got all these shoreline quests to do, haven't I?
Light be with you.
Okay. Here's me thinking I'd finished. I was going to go to Dingy. Nah. Back to Westfall. $3:37. And Ryan's only just gone to bed. Started 3 o'clock, so he's had an extra an hour and a half. Oh no. He's trying it on basically. I'm probably going to go up to 4 o'clock on this and I'll stop. I can't get Diablo 3 out of my head, basically. I'm going to have another blast on Diablo 3 in a bit. First full quest's done. Let's get another quest to go to... Yeah. Red Ridge Mountains is supposed to be after Westfall, but you know, I'll go do the handing quest, I think, but I'm not going to actually do. I don't know if I should or not. I don't know if I should do Red Ridge or not. But for now, I'm going to go. Oh, it's a mage. Ah. Whoa! The character just jumped like a massive distance. I don't know if you saw that, basically jumped from distance from like off the screen over here somewhere, well off the screen, bang, over to there. That's a hell of a jump. Oh yeah, that's not there in vanilla either. The classic bloody weird elemental vortex of doom. That's an eyesore. I've never liked that, ever. Since it came in Cataclysm, I've never, ever liked it. It just looked bad. All these tornadoes that struck up everywhere. That was... No. It is moving. Okay, it is moving. I believe it right on the eve of Classic, man. Well, almost. Oh, yeah, I've changed it.
I need to get closer. It's too far away. I need it hurry. Out of range.
Actually doing a reasonable amount of damage, actually. Her revenge actually does quite a bit of damage. Oh, here's a weird one for you. Here's a weird one for you. Talking to my missus and my mates about this week. Right. There's also been a news article about Microsoft systems with this one as well. Okay, so you're talking to your missus, you're talking to a friend wherever you're at work, or you've got your phone on you, or you're in front of your computer or whatever, yeah? You start talking about something. Within anywhere from a few minutes to an hour, you all of a sudden get something pop up relating to what you've been talking to. They say other people aren't listening to you. It's a bit like, oh, it's a bit weird. I have an example of this. I have mentioned on a Twitch stream once or twice that we have got pet rats. Okay? I've been talking to my mates at work about rats, and I had a conversation when I was at work with one of the managers about the fact that this has pet rat. Yeah. I have never, ever Google searched anything about rats, YouTube searched anything about rats at all. I've only just had conversations with a manager at work, or mates at work, mates outside of work, and obviously my missus. Me and my missus both have iPhones. My mates have a mixture of Samsungs and iPhones, and we all use Windows computers, and obviously I've got my YouTube channel and I've got an account on YouTube. I'll sometimes access that account at work. Yeah, so will my mates. But yeah, they'll access it on phones, whatever. Now, it's the nitty gritty of it. 2 days ago, on my computer at work, I got something pop up on the Windows 10 notification bar on the site saying, you know, stories, whatever, YouTube, and something you might be interested in. Okay, yeah. Very straightforward, yeah. Now, it popped on my computer, this notification popped up, and there was 2 videos. One, which simply said, oh, I've got to be careful. One video said, how to feed rats. And I was like, I've never had that conversation about how to feed rats with anybody. I've mentioned I've got rats on a video, and to my missus, and my missus has spoken to me about a few things. And the other one is how to mate rats successfully. I've only had that conversation with 2 people at work, maybe 3, yes, 3 people at work, and my missus. Never YouTube searched them, Google searched them, whatever. they came up as YouTube search results. A video on how to mate rats successfully, and a video on how to feed them successfully. How did that happen? Yeah? That should not happen. The only way that would have happened is if something was listening in on my conversations. That's the only time that stuff's even come about. Now, my missus had another example of this, where she was singing a song to herself, and she thought to herself, oh, I'm going to look up this song. I want to listen to this song. In fact, she just walked in, actually. I'm not going to ask what the song is. One sec. Song you listening to, you have something singing to yourself the other day, and it popped up on your phone. What was it? Thank you. Right. So she was singing to herself, and she's an Ed Sheeran fan basically. She was singing to herself, Ed Sheeran photograph, and she's like, oh, I want to listen to that song. She goes onto her mobile phone. She actually said it out loud, oh, I want to listen to that song, I want to listen to photograph. So she goes onto her phone, goes onto YouTube. What pops up? Ed Sheeran photograph. Top of the search results. She's not even bloody typed it in yet. Again, how did that happen? Yeah? You see what I mean? Now, one of my mates at work, he had a conversation with his missus about something, apparently. And went to go on YouTube, well not YouTube, Google, that was it. And on the top list of things to look for, trending, whatever, searches or whatever, was a thing on what he was just talking to his missus about. Now, I've recently seen, I think it was today actually, that's how recent it is, a news article about Microsoft devices. Cortana is apparently always active, always listening to you. Now, Microsoft have already been in trouble before with the, I think it was the camera recognition thing, and voice recognition, and image recognition thing built into the Xbox One. With that additional device, I forget what it's called. But anyway, it's like a camera piece or device. It's quite long, which came with the Xbox One when it first got released. Now, I heard about the controversy with that a while ago, and I unplugged the damn thing, and I don't use it. Now, I don't have a mic at work either. But, things I've been talking about have been popping up at work. And things I've been talking about have been popping up at home. These results have been coming up on Windows computers. Now, like I said, I've got a mic on my computer here, the one I'm using now for streaming. There's a chance that could be looking stuff up and searching stuff based on what I'm saying. In which case, hopefully it's going to come up with some sort of article about, scandal Microsoft recording, or something like that, because that's what I'm talking about. Yeah? I'll be interested if the next thing I'll go on YouTube in a bit. It's an article there about security breaches with Cortana or something daft, because that's what I'm talking about. Now, then we come to my phone. Obviously, Mrs. said something, it was on a phone. So, here's the thing. At the moment, that article I read was kind of biased towards Microsoft. However, we have Apple devices. We're talking things we say when we've got the only recording devices near us are our iPhones. Yeah? You following me? That suggests that Siri is also doing the same thing Cortana is. Listening into your conversations, filtering stuff, and prompting you with search results for things that you're not actually looking for, things that you've just been speaking or talking about. Now, what's the one thing that has in common with everything I've just said? Google, Gmail, Google search, whatever, Yahoo, not Yahoo, YouTube. Google, I think Google and YouTube are like one. Joined to the hip or something. But yeah, Google, YouTube, they're the things coming up with the results. But the only thing I can think of, I don't think it's actually got anything to. I think there's a bit of red herring there with them, all these news articles and saying, "Oh yeah, it's Cortana." Nah, I don't think it is. My theory on this whole situation is it's Google. The Google AI is basically looking stuff up. It's listening in on whatever devices are running, whatever it is, whatever sort of record application you're using. Uh-oh. Crap. No! God damn it. Oh yeah, so basically you discuss something, you say something, you talk about something, and then what happens? YouTube picks it up, so it's obviously something to do with the Google AI, I think. It's spying on people, because I've heard similar conspiracy stories about the the Amazon devices that work in your homes and listen to what your conversations are, and you say something and it'll come back with stuff like, I don't know what it's called. But anyway. Yeah, so me being distracted talking, I basically just started on a bloody rare. And it's just killed me. I tried to run away from it when I saw my health bar too low. I have to start over now. $22. That's my best so far. Oh, that's a good job. I'm playing the Diablo now. 7 minutes earlier than planned. I wish. This is the thing with the Iron Man challenge that does my head in. I can understand not using abilities or whatever, but you should at least allow people to use, say, green level items. Oh well. I can start again. I actually like the face of that one. Get with that. So there we go. Started over. New character. Should have died. So I basically got to try and sidetrack myself by talking about problems with basically spying. If I hadn't, I can't remember Murlocs name. You know what? I'll just do a quick Google. Level 22, nearly 23. Let's oops. Rare. What? Brack. No, it wasn't Brack, was it? It was fairly Deadeye or something. Yeah, basically. Technically,
Emboldened by the return of their heroic king, Varian Wrynn, the proud humans of Stormwind led the Alliance to victory in its war against the dreaded Lich King.
Why can't I skip
While
the video?
The campaign in Northrend proved costly, and the humans now seek to bolster their strategic holdings throughout the world. Under Varian's daring leadership, humanity now braces itself for a renewed conflict with its perennial enemy, the Horde. Yet, as the great cataclysm rips across the world, familiar threats have once again arisen closer to home. It now falls to you to defend the kingdom and uphold the honor of humanity.
Right. Interface. Why the hell couldn't I quit that video? Goals. Boots. System. I actually don't. Okay, I have no idea. But it was an interface. I have no idea. You used to be able to cancel videos, you can't anymore.
Go with honor, friend.
That is so fucking annoying. I've got to level 20 and I've fucking died. God. That is really, really done my head in. I re-subbed as well. Just so I could level over 20. So I've got 2 levels over 20, now I'm going to go back again. That's really off.
I need to get closer.
Why isn't that auto losing? Yeah, I've enabled auto lose, I think. Let me just check. Interface. Why that turn off for? Interface. Auto lose. I swear I'd already I just enabled that. Oh. I can't believe that. Oh god. I've really done my head in that ass.
King's honor, friend. Be careful.
Oh dear.
Too far away. Closer. Out of range. Have a target. Too far away.
Oh.
Greetings. For the Alliance. Greetings. Go with honor, friend.
Really.
See you around. Hey there. Safe travels.
I'll do this bit quick, and then I'll hand it in, and then I'll log out. And then only upload 3. Not even right on this, because that's really done my bloody Sweden.
No loitering. Whatever that.
There's the interface. Action bar.
Have a target.
to you. See you later. What can I do for you? See you around.
What can I help you with? Light bless you. Need help? Be careful.
Hello. See you around.
Right. Okay, so I'm looking out. I'll pick up camera again. Oh now. Okay, so that's the end of this stream. Thanks for joining me. Good night, and peace. See you shortly for the next game, Diablo 3, which will be in about 5 minutes. Peace.